Hello, welcome to another video. Today we are headed to the Guadalupe Mountains in Texas.
Yep.
Hoka's already in the car, and so we get packages that aren't ours, and other people get our packages because the mail system isn't that great. But we got a package from Max Speeding Rods, which is performance parts. Unfortunately, it's not for the little Toyota. That'd be nice if there were parts coming for the Chile. Make it a little spicy. This one is going to take us about 2 hours to get there, so here we go.
So we're coming up to Artesia, which I forget exactly what ranking they are, but they produce a lot of oil.
And it smells like it too.
And it smells like it.
Like, it's just in the air. That it's not, I don't know, it's not horrible.
But it's definitely there.
But like, yeah, you can tell that it smells like oil.
You can see the little flamey flame over there and all the stacks.
So this billboard up here, it's for the Inn of the Mountain Gods casino resort thing. However, it says this is God's country, but it's possessive, singular possessive, when it is the Inn of the Mountain Gods, plural. And like, there is statues of multiple mountain gods. So I think they should just drop the apostrophe.
Getting into Carlsbad.
Yeah, I missed my turns. We're taking a little bit of a different route than we had planned to, but we're about an hour out now from Guadalupe Mountain National Park.
All right, well, we're making our way. We're about 15 minutes away, but we're coming up to some pretty nice mountains as it is. Ooh, and a little bump in the road, but it's pretty. You can tell we're getting close because we are officially in Texas. And they're yelling at us to obey the speed limit already.
But wait, because if you look here, it's 70. And now that we're in the great state of Texas, it goes up to 75 miles an hour. So we have made it to the Guadalupe Mountains National Park. So that's the visitor center up there. We just got to go up the road a little bit further. Well, we've made it to the Guadalupe Mountains. It's definitely a little windy. It's not cold though. Like, it's, I don't know, sunny 75, but the wind be whipping. So today, I have Snapdragon's 2-pack of their coffee cakes. Really good. 25 hippie calories each. Got this tree in the background.
We don't really need him. Just look at the view.
Like I said, there used to be single packs, but now they're two. Which means I don't know how, like, whenever I really talk about this on a video, their baked goods are so good. Like, they just taste like baked goods. They're soft, they're delicious.
Sweet.
Like, I don't know, most baked goods in the, like, edible space, I feel like often end up coming across like protein. Like how it's kind of like crummy, granular, like not super tasty. These are just really good baked goods that happen to have so much stuff.
They're not bite-sized, not quite.
Oh, I mean, I could, but. And these were made October 30th.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so like freshly made. Yeah. Just sitting on the shelf. Really good stuff.
All right, Hoka. Did you know you got invited to go into the visitor center?
You can go into this visitor center?
We're gonna go in the visitor center, yay! Okay, let's do it.
So there was this weird dude who was just like leaning up against the thing. I don't know if you saw him in the back of any of the videos. He's wearing an orange shirt. Anyways, he got into this unmarked US government vehicle. I'm pretty sure he's with the Park Service, but ugh. Oka, why are you not walking on the Yellowwood Road? There we go. Is it because of the scary flagpole sounds? They have a neat little setup in here. And you can see the checkered whiptail lizard there. They got a whole bunch of different stuff. There's a little tarantula hiding back in there. And there's a little dog. There's another little dog. So I definitely saw a dead badger along the side of the road, and I was like, I don't think they live here. Apparently they do. Apparently they live here. Whoa, yeah, a little like mink. Look at that cute little guy. He's a night hunter, unlike that thing, which comes out at all different times. So this is showing the geologic time scale down on the bottom here, but then this is showing how the sea was up here and we had a lagoon that came all the way up to the Guadalupe Mountains National Park. And so when we look at a closer up map here, we can see that there's some exposed reef that exists through this area, and then there's buried reef that's also kind of hidden throughout some of the areas around Carlsbad. Here they're showing a little fragment of the ecosystem, how teeming life can come from a broken tree. And here are some different examples of those fossils.
So this is a national park because of the fossils. It is the largest exposed reef in the world.
Which is kind of crazy. The Pinery Trail. This is the only trail in the park that dogs are allowed on. It is some cool plant life.
Yeah.
So this sign here is talking about the Pine Fire, which happened back in 1993, where over 6,500 acres were burned. And unfortunately, this was unnatural and human cause, but there is still a possibility of lightning strikes that happen. And so over here, they're talking more about prescribed burns and some possible ways to bring a little bit more equilibrium into the system so that there isn't so much a buildup of dry materials. Which is kind of funny to think about when you look around and everything is dry materials. So.
But it is a good reminder that like forest fires can be good. They're just not when they're started by humans.
Yeah.
Like it is a natural part of the ecosystem and the cycle.
Yeah.
I guess.
And I do feel like I should make it clear that the reason that Hoka is not allowed on more trails is they're trying to protect the environment. Hoka, leave that poop alone. That just the possibility of having animals on backcountry trails introduces a predator into an ecosystem that wouldn't normally be there. And while predator sounds like a strong word, it is a delicate ecosystem and they're doing their best to protect it. So,
But still letting us.
well, yes, still letting people come in and appreciate it. So, we're gonna respect their wishes. Hey Greta, what's that sign say?
Stay on trail.
I think that's a fossil. I think that's some sponge. Yeah. That little like patterning in there.
Yeah.
Cool. Just along the trail, Greta. A new cactus. Are they some kind of fruit? You can see there's another one down in there. But then like some of these are all dried out and they look like they're, so I don't know, I think they might be little fruits.
Yeah.
Might be little cactus fruits. I don't think that's not prickly pear though, because prickly pear are like these kinds that are like the big circle kind of cactus. So this is all that remains of the Butterfield Overland Mail.
Pinery Station.
The Pinery Station. They changed the route to a different route over, what did I say, the Davis Mountain. Okay, well, I don't know about you two, but I'm gonna keep walking until I can't walk. Oh. Wait a second. Now what? Don't climb on the walls. Went back to the car and got some water for Hoka, and then we came back to this little kind of covered area. It's got some informational signs and everything where we can eat our Cliff Bars. They were $1 on the discount rack at the grocery store, so Yeah, I got cookies and cream, and Greta got
chocolate brownie.
Nice. So Greta ran back inside. So little Hokey and I are just chilling out here, laying down on a bench. I am tired.
Hoka was here.
Got a new sticker on your water bottle, dude. So we drove a little ways down the road to this pull off. This is the official view spot of the Guadalupe Mountain. Oh,
Well,
Guadalupe Peak.
That one must be the Guadalupe Peak,
I guess so.
which is the highest point in Texas.
That's what the bag says.
That right there is the highest point in Texas. Doesn't look that high. No.
It does look really high. It's like huge. It's massive.
Yeah, I know.
And heck yeah, I'm gonna walk over the fence steps. That way you don't have to try to fight your way through. Driving back into the Frijole Ranch.
I don't see it yet.
I don't see it either.
But it's a cool drive.
Yeah. So unfortunately, Hoka has to stay back in the car for this one. She's not allowed on the ranch trail, which is more paved than the last trail we were on. So there's a little museum in the main house, but that's closed right now. So we're just gonna be kind of looking at some old buildings. So all the structures here were built using entirely native materials, and over the years it served as a community center for dances, other social gatherings, and the site of the Frijole post office from 1912 to 1940, named by the local folks for their abundant diet of beans. Gotta love them beans. So
That's probably what they settled here, right?
I hear they're running water, yeah. So of the Frijole Spring, but there's the Smith Spring and Montamonfaham Spring is a trail that goes that way. But I hear the splish and splash. Oh, you can see some of the water running out over here. So while the spring is like coming up over here, it actually originally came into this building to help cool fruits, vegetables, different stuff like that. But now you can see that it just kind of runs down around here, down through that little hole there, splish and splash out the other side. Yeah, the green area that leads down into there. I don't know what I need to do, but check out this branded lock. I want a National Park Service lock to lock my doors. So one of the things that I picked up a little bit ago was this, oh goodness gracious, snap, game of backgammon that, yeah, you can either unsnap it or you can leave it on. Oh goodness, maybe just, oh, there we go. It has like all the backgammon pieces and stuff in there, as well as the most important thing, the instructions.
Because neither one of us know how to play.
Yeah, I bought it with the intention of learning. So now, we're about to learn.
Well, Hoka.
She knocked over her water.
Yeah,
That's the way it goes. Water's on the ground and she spills it. So we just finished up our game of backgammon, and
Logan won.
but I feel like we learned well. Yeah, like
definitely understand what's going on.
yeah. However, if you notice that black spot past Greta, it's a freaking grasshopper. Thing's like the size of a mouse. You ready to get into the warm car, Hoka? Because it's gotten chillier. But this is the view that we've had. Ignore the little outhouse here, but man, Greta's been saying it looks like the bottom of an ocean, and it really does. Like just the little valleys and stuff in there. Well, yeah, it is the bottom of an ocean. Okay, well now we're gonna be headed down in, well, I guess actually up. We're gonna be headed up into Carlsbad because there's gonna be some Christmas lights now that the sun's starting to set. I mean, look how beautiful that is. Crazy, right? We have come here to Red Chimney Barbecue to get some barbecue. So, unfortunately, Hokie has to stay in the car for this one. Are we gonna walk up to the window?
I am gonna ask.
Yeah. So we ended up just going over to this window here, placing our order, so we didn't even need to go inside or anything. But I'm gonna let little Hoka out because unfortunately baby girl has not had any grass to walk on.
No grass.
So we got our food. I got a chopped sandwich, which is like a mix of pork, brisket, all together. Greta got a
Pulled pork sandwich.
Ooh, losing lights. And got some mac and cheese.
And mac and cheese.
Mine came with fries because it was like a combo.
So.
And most importantly, we got some peach cobbler. So we're gonna get to try their version of peach cobbler and see how it is.
Yeah, it's cold though, so I think we should wait until we get home and heat it up.
Okay, we can do that. Okie dokie, well, we're headed back to the house, which means Greta is now driving. Stopped and got some soda, but I am gonna be able to eat my sandwich now. Gotta go past my fry. Or you wanna try a fry first before we get going? So they like wrapped it. Ooh, they're like, they're kind of like a, it's not beer batter style, but like, yeah, like that's the,
They're good.
those are good fries. Ooh, look at that. We got some pickles on there. Got some onions, we got some pork, we got some brisket all chopped up, put in there. Time to pull these onions off. This is quite the sandwich. It's all falling out. Oh my. That is delicious. Holy cow. There's so much flavor. Because you have like two different kinds of meats working together. But man, I think it's the pork. It's really good. That's really good. But this is so messy to eat. Well, oh, we made it back home. It is, yeah, I know, I know. It is super windy outside. Yeah, the like one barn over there, the doors are like swinging. Yeah, it was a little creepy coming in. But Greta drove the whole way back. Yeah, went well. I don't know. She's a fine driver. There's no real problems there. I just have a harder time being a passenger. Okay. Ow, it's hot. Oh my gosh, it's so hot. I heated up the peach cobbler. That's really good. It's like, it's super like soupy. It's just like sugar syrup. But then that sourdough like pie crust they got in there, delicious. Okay, well I put a little bit of ice cream with it and we're watching the newest Knives Out mystery.
And you're missing a really important part.
It's really good. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you liked it, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you have a comment, leave that down below. And you can always hit that little subscribe button over there. There'll be a notification bell that pops up next to it. That way you're notified every time a new video comes out. Also, there will pop up a thing here that you could subscribe that way, and YouTube will suggest 2 videos that they think you'd like. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and we'll see you in the next one.